For Five, and I think any company that works in the autonomous driving space in any respect, I think research is it's just a core requirement. I think it's a core part of the job and part of the process, and not just of this company, but of this human endeavor of trying to make autonomous cars work.
So one aspect is that by basically doing research, it is possible, if the research projects are well scoped, to stumble on very important findings, and this can immediately create like a competitive advantage for the company.
There are so many unsolved problems that form part of this larger problem.
We're dealing with problems that are absolutely gigantic, that have not been solved, so it's extremely challenging. And if you're a keen problem solver, there's something that naturally attracts you to these types of problems.
It's solving problems that haven't been solved and where nobody can give a straightforward roadmap as to how exactly they would be solved.
There's got to be parallels with working at NASA or, on like these Apollo missions, where if you're working towards this incredible challenge and you are able to contribute somewhat, even like a little piece to it in the form of like a tool or a little snippet of code or some algorithm that is yours, then I think there's a great sense of satisfaction.
In reality, there are so many interesting things to work on, and by looking at them from a very practical perspective, I think we are able to frame our research problems in a simpler way and with a better narrative. And I think actually it helps creativity in a sense.
The best thing about working at Five is the people, I think. Everyone is a smart, capable person who is actually trying to get stuff done.
One thing I really like about working at Five is that there are a lot of very nice and smart people.
You get to work with a team that is really dynamic and very much research involved, and it's great to like bounce ideas off each other, and just in general, a really great environment.
I was both able to benefit from Oxford's academic research expertise and input from the Cambridge team, which is mostly composed of engineers who may have more practical views on the problems we're trying to address.
I think it's a great work environment, both in the sort of physical sense. We have this really nice office. Right now we're back here because the people who are here are happy to be back here, and it's a great space to work in. But also beyond the physical provisions, I think just great top quality colleagues, all really nice people. The researchers I work with are top notch, and we get to do properly cutting edge work. In our case, we still publish in the top computer vision and machine learning conferences.
Whenever you need to know something or to ask for information, you can just reach out and everyone will be extremely available.
It's just a really kind of like productive and nice environment to work in.
That's in the context of working on something that's both worthwhile and interesting. So the way I see it is that autonomous driving is one of the few things where I think practicing technologists have a kind of clear application where it's obvious why we would want this and how this would make people's lives better if we could have it.
Hopefully autonomous driving is going to come into all of our lives soon enough, but until then, this is going to be one of the greatest unopened problems of today. So I think that's really exciting.